I will get you the PowerPoint for day 3. The premise of day 3, it'll be all review. So you'll go back through, you'll review what is perimeter, how is it different from area, and then you review the song, right? The whole point of day 3 is that just because shapes have the same perimeter doesn't mean they have the same area. Or, alternately, just because they have the same area doesn't mean they have the same perimeter. So they have to know that there's like a difference, right? And then they have to be able to write answer sentences comparing the areas and perimeters, which should be pretty simple. Like you can really give them the questions, the stems of those sentences, right? Rectangle A and rectangle B have either the same perimeter, or rectangle A has a bigger perimeter than rectangle B, right? Rectangle A and rectangle B have the same area. Rectangle A has a smaller perimeter than rectangle B. That's the kind of sentences that they're going to be asked to write. Okay? So you'll literally just walk them through those examples. Okay? The way that the way that you will do it is there will be squares on the PowerPoint like this. What is the area of this shape? 12. What is the perimeter of this shape? 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 is 14. If I take these squares and move them to a different place, the area is the same, right? But now my perimeter is different. So just because things might have the same area doesn't mean they have the same perimeter, right? And then you go through and you're doing the same thing with lines. If I take this perimeter and I change it, it might have a different area. Any questions about that? Okay, and then they're going to do an activity, right? The activity is still the same sheet, still trying to reinforce that concept. And so this time, instead of using squares and instead of using the red things, you're going to need yarn or string. And basically, they're going to tell you how many inches of yarn they need to go around. And then you actually measure out that much yarn for them and give it to them. And they're going to glue it on their shape. Okay? So you have to measure exactly. This is crazy. It like blows kids' mind that this piece of yarn has the same idea as these little red pieces. You with me? Any questions about this activity?
Could you have pre-cut pieces of yarn, like in different piles at different lengths?
Totally, but you would need 10 different pre-cut
Okay.
pieces. Also, though, if the kid says to you the wrong number, then you have to pre-cut that length.
Yeah.
Right? So if the kid says 9, but the answer is 10, you're going to cut them a piece that's 9.
Yeah.
All right? Any questions? Isn't this so cool? All right, great. You can